They call him Boom Shop, professional program. Tried to get it on with American Bandstand. All the fans, they got their hands high. Known to take a table and turn it into the vibe. Never been too, never been so low. Keeping the beat hot and dropping the cold flow. Yeah, what it is, why do people keep asking? Calamine motion, but the boom keeps scratching.
It's the Eastern. Conference on display, featuring the Boston Celtics. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. You take a look at the 76ers.
And they've battled these guys to one win and one loss. It's been really an intriguing matchup. I'm looking forward to seeing how the third chapter plays out.
Likewise, I mean, they've got no choice but to go for broke here. Let it all hang out. Both of these teams. I mean, they know each other really well over the first two meetings. And it's led to a bit of animosity between them. At least that's how I'm reading it. So it should be one heck of a ball game.
A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams finishing with force.
Shook that building all the way up.
And he's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
And that was the Philadelphia 76ers. ENT, everybody. Get loud for them once again.
And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. It's deflected. Embiid with the steal. Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Tell you what, guys, you've got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, he can cause problems.
To the middle. Back to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand than one foot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Embiid, and they double up Embiid. Kirilenko trying to break loose. Embiid, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Watch out now. The process is at work.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Right side Tatum. Here's Chamberlain. And he slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one.
Now here's Embiid. He's been a go-to guy for them when they've needed offense. He's averaging 19 points a game. Here's Murray. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Tatum takes some contact but pushes through to get his shot. That's good aggressiveness there.
Here's Murray. And he drives in. And it's Carter missing.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. So I know he's frustrated about that.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent. And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
You're up, Philadelphia 76ers ENT.
Here's Smart. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time.
DeJounte Murray.
That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Chamberlain. 9 points in the game so far. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
A nice shot by Carter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
76ers foul.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Al Horford.
And you've got to love the all-around game Kirilenko has. He's terrific at both ends, and he can play at any pace, makes an impact all over the floor. And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And Capella sends it back.
Over a 7'4" wingspan for Clint Capella. That's long, folks, and makes him an intimidating shot blocker.
Thibault with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Here's Capella. Kirilenko. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
It's hauled in by the 76ers. And Murray, here we go. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession.
Sixers ball.
Here's Kirilenko. He's got 8. And it's Thibault in the corner. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his
that one on Smart.
Foul.
The defense comes at Kirilenko hard, but no problem for him. He stays focused and physical, still able to get the shot off, absorbing the contact.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Carter, just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers are known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Pass to Murray. He can't hit that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
76ers foul.
And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city, so they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Now here's Harden. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Gallinari. The shot by Williams, no good.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys. But if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Mullen. Here's the teardrop. Shot's good by Williams.
And you gotta like how Mullen looks for his open teammates, always trying to make guys better.
Bucket is good.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Gallinari. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside Mullen. And Capella sends it back. Pass to Mullen. Back to Williams. No good with the layup. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. 7.
24. The Celtics. 23.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside. Area is their territory.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. We'll keep finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Pass to Chamberlain. Shoots over Capella. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
76ers trailing. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Capella. Pass to Reddish. And here's Kirilenko, guarded by Tatum. And here is Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
That's his first personal foul.
James Harden's still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injury. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Here's Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
That one drops for him. Carter's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
Good defensive effort, but against Carter, it's not enough. He's just too explosive.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Capella. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
That's his second personal foul.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Second team foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And the dunk by Capella.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
And that one's good by Chamberlain.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Now off the inbound. Rebounded by Capella. Here's Harden. He takes it in.
One of the game's best drivers without question. James Harden loves to shift gears, change of pace, slow, fast, intermediate speed, and then use that body of his to shield the ball. Nightmare defending that guy.
They shoot again. Good work defensively by Capella.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Down low. Nice move. The rebound by the Celtics. Here's Brown. Here's Chamberlain. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Chamberlain got 9 points now in the quarter.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. Aston Yang.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Harden outside.
2 minutes.
Baseline jumper. Niang. Great positioning on the putback. Niang's got his first bucket of the night.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Both teams deciding to change it up. Boston trailing. Left side, Mullen. Gallinari outside. Pass to Pritchard. Brogdon outside. Clock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That's his second personal.
In one place you do not want to send Malcolm Brogdon is to the line.
Yeah, you know, remember, Greg, back in 2019, he had that 50-40-90 season when he led the league in free throw shooting at over 92%. And his career percentage not far off of that mark.
Here's Mullen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Carter picks one up.
You know, since Mullen is so active as a scorer, puts the defense in a bind, often causes mistakes by the defense, like fouling him right there.
And Mullen drops them both. 1:22 left now here in the second. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Over Williams. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid. Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
A putback, and Embiid is right there. Embiid's got 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Pritchard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Out to Carter. Over to the left wing. Here's Embiid. The shot misses. Williams with the defensive effort. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Mullen. With 4 seconds on the clock. And he lays it up and in. He's got 6.
You know, this is Mullen's role. He's out there to score, which includes capitalizing from inside, too.
That's the end of the first half.
And a close game.
Your 76ers, 45.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The 76ers trailed by 3. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Chris Mullen. That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Embiid.
Checking into the Celtics.
Looking for Karolinko. He gets it there. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Murray.
Celtics foul.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
And Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
He has a great sense of the court and spacing, reads defense as well, and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time.
Pass to Chamberlain. Over Embiid. Chamberlain's shot is off.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The lead is 2. Kept alive. Chamberlain, no luck. Here's Philadelphia. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand.
Well, you look at Murray, and I think he's most effective in the open court. That's really where he does much of his damage on the break.
Outside, Horford. Tatum on the wing. Pass to Chamberlain. Shoots over Embiid. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Now here's Horford. Here's Chamberlain. That shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. Here's Carter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Personal foul.
Carter able to play right through that defender, draped all over him. Absolutely fearless when he's got the ball in his hands.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
And yes, it's good. Chamberlain got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size, just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Embiid wide open. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Embiid got 7 points.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4. Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Back to Smart. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And it's Carter missing. So it's the Celtics now. Here's Chamberlain. Another shot. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Brown outside. And here's Chamberlain. He's got 22. Count it. Chamberlain got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Here's Kirilenko. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Got a piece of it. Embiid with the steal. Finished off the break. Kirilenko's got the lead up to 4 now for Philadelphia.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
4th team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
And, guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Here's Tatum. 8 points for him. And Embiid with the block.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
Here's Kirilenko. Excellent D there from Williams. Celtics trail by 6. Tatum down low. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And the basket by Kirilenko.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
76ers foul.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Boston. They trail by 7. Williams, that's good.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. He's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's Capella. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Tatum. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Tatum's got 12 points in the game.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Williams with the ball and guarded by Capella.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
From deep three-point range. Rebound by Williams.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Right side Smart. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Over Hunter. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Sinks that one from the post. Hunter's got his first bucket in this one.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
And so it's Philadelphia.
65. The Celtics.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Celtics trail by 7. Pass to Tatum. And Capella sends it back. Now, here's Reddish. Chamberlain with the block.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete of his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Now, here's Brown. Back to Chamberlain. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Philadelphia ball.
The 76ers leading by 7. Here's Harden. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Al Horford.
That one on Horford.
That's his third personal foul.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send him to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the strike.
Celtics trail by 9. To the paint. Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Marcus Smart.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Pass to Capella. And it's sent back by Horford.
Out of bounds.
Horford doing a nice job that time using his length to get that shot block.
Smart with the ball. Now Chamberlain. And that one, good. Chamberlain got 28 points for the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Tatum. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Chamberlain with the block.
Out of bounds.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Capella.
Oh, that's terrific defense by Wilton. I mean, you see the movement, agility, and then the tremendous length getting up on the shot. Man, that's as good as it gets defensively.
Pass to Chamberlain. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Murray outside. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Nice move. Embiid, no good. Celtics trail by 3. To the inside. Chamberlain.
Philadelphia foul.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
His first personal foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The shot's good from Carter.
Well, that's just good heads-up basketball from Embiid, making the pass to the open man.
Chamberlain, no luck. Philadelphia leading by 5. Carter drives in. Great D that time from Tatum.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
76ers.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Second team foul.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Timeout for the Sixers. Make some noise, fans. The loudest fans gets the free T-shirt. Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers ENT.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team.
Who wants them?
He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And it's Brown missing.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution. That's his fourth foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 put him in a rough, tough spot.
Third team foul.
Here's Murray. To the paint. A nice shot by Embiid.
You know, we see Embiid operate a lot from the perimeter, but he is clearly at his best owning the paint.
Matisse Thybulle. That's his fourth personal foul.
No good on the free throw.
Team foul. At the line for the Celtics.
Second free throw, no good.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Here's Kurolenko. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Fourth team foul.
They get Hassan Whiteside.
At the line
Good on the second free throw.
Andre Kurolenko. 3 shots.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Celtics trailed by 9. Taken away by Kurolenko. Here's Murray. And he can't bank that one in. To the middle. Here's Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Pass to Embiid. Yes, that goes in. Embiid got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia. Mullen with the ball. Defended by Thibault. Here's Philadelphia. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here is Whiteside. Right side, Williams. Takes it off the glass.
Robert Williams.
Williams has got 4 this quarter.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Williams with the block. They retain possession. Kirilenko. 5 on the clock. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Pass to Williams. And the rejection by Embiid. It's Kirilenko on the wing. Inside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Brown.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Al Horford.
And here's Kirilenko.
Marcus
Deep 2 from Thibault. And Tatum pulls it down.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here is Carter. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line for your Sixers.
So it gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And here is Tatum. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
So the 76ers win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most.
Caught the BMW, new deposit, I picked up another bag like I'ma count while I'm in it. I hear planes flying, crowds screaming, money counting chains clink. I guess that's how it sound when you winning. I ain't joking, do it sound like I'm kidding. I've been making like 2,000 a minute. So high up through the clouds, I was swimming. I'm probably gonna drown when I'm in it. And we might have a child. She can't get near me. Only I give a conversation to a Siri. My pants are mirrored. Yes, I'm winning clearly. I'm the chosen one, see my potential, so they fear me. Lately, I've been praying, God, I wonder, can you hear me? Thinking about the old me, I swear I miss you dearly. Stay down till you come up, I've been sticking to that theory. Every day a battle, I'm exhausted and I'm weary. Make sure I smile in public when alone, my eyes teary. I fought through it all, but hurt me severely. I've been having my insecurities, but I know it ain't. Cop the BMW, new deposit, I picked up another bag like I'ma count while I'm in it. I hear planes flying, crowds screaming, money counting chains clinking. I guess that's how it sound when you winning. I ain't joking, do it sound like I'm kidding. I've been making like 2,000 a minute. So high up through the clouds, I was swimming. I'm probably gonna drown when I'm in it. And we might have a child. Never put out a weak verse. When we lurk, I'm stuck till my feet hurt. When putting them streets first, white tees turn t-shirts. Looking for some real, he's stuck in a deep search. Anxiety, I just wanna leave Earth. When they ask if I'm okay, it just make everything seem worse. Trying to explain your feelings sound like something you rehearsed. In my back with a clean smirk. Looking so deep into your eyes, I can read your thoughts. I mean, please don't talk. I done been through too much and I don't need another loss. Put that on every war scar for every battle. Out the BMW, new deposit, I picked up another bag like I'ma count while I'm in it. I hear planes flying, crowds screaming, money counting chains clinking. I guess that's how it sound when you winning. I ain't joking, do it sound like I'm kidding. I've been making like 2,000 a minute. So high up through the clouds, I was swimming. I'm probably gonna drown when I'm in it.
Agua bendita, que se ocupa, cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. Qué familia tan perfectita. Lo que no se tiene se pinta. Tapen con tapete o cobija. La verdad incomoda y te pica. Si no es de tu talla o medida. Amén. Yo crecí con complejos. Yo no pido consejos. No por mí ni por ego. Pero usted nivela ni en... A mí me dijeron que yo ya no llegara más a misa porque le di un beso yo a una chica y ahora de repente se le quita. Lo persinado, acuérdese que yo era monaguilla. ¿Y dónde se le fue lo católico? Pensamiento. Ese padre tiene cola que pisar. ¿Qué tanto juzga si es tan similar? Hay tanto chisme que hay que evitar. Mi madre no es santa, yo no soy tonta. Chusma tanaca y qué tanto le importa. Al chisme si escucha y para ayudar está sorda. Y a mí me dijo fea una gorda. Y a mí me dijo gorda una fea. Me dijo... También me miro feo, que es pobre pero... Qué oso, ay. Qué oso. Ay, qué oso. Ya, qué oso. Quiero mi cartera bien ballena. Ay, abuela, perdón. Si por usted fuera, no tuviera ni buen vuelo ni avión. Qué oso. Qué oso. Agua bendita, que se ocupa, cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. Qué familia tan perfectita. Agua bendita, que se ocupa, cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. Qué familia tan... Ay, qué oso. Esa familia bola de chismosos que con tanto rezo y rebozo no se les quita lo envidioso. Pa' acabarla la hacen de toso, le echan un poco, tíos mentirosos. Aquí entre nos son tantos celosos, echan de todo, sale hasta lodo, saca el fabuloso. Y vamos a sacar la mugre, vamos a sacar verdades aunque todos suden. A mí ya me vale más de toda mi vida hablaron mal y yo no le hice nada a nadie. ¿Qué familia tuve? Que si yo... del baño, no les parece con quién salgo. Usted tiene otro hijo en el barrio. Mira, aquí ni santas ni pa' allá ni pa' acá, aquí no hay ruta. Y si no le gusta, no se admire. Mire al chile, las miradas insultan. Y de miradas a miradas, mire para qué tan... No hay problema, yo pienso que te avisa. No hay curita, sana. Y hay critica, pero lo bailado no se quita. Quiero mi cartera bien ballena. Ay, abuela, perdón. Si por usted fuera, no tuviera ni este vuelo ni avión. Mira, aquí ni santas... Ya ni pa' acá, aquí no hay ruta. Y si no le gusta, no se admire. Mire al chile, las miradas insultan.
She can go right from her womb or family. Provide loving, overlooked and unappreciated. You see, you can reciprocate. I got you need a woman's touch in your place. Just protect her and keep her safe. Baby, worship my hips and waist. So feminine with grace. I touch your soul when you hear me say, boy, let me be your woman. Let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. Let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman. Woman, woman.
I can be your lady, I'm a woman, I'm a but they got a problem. Put some babies in your life and take away the drama. Put the paper in the picture like a diorama. Gotta face a lot of people that are opposite. Cause the world told me we ain't got the common sense. Gotta prove it to myself that I'm on top of it. And you would never know a guy without a goddess is honest. Honest kidding, I could be on everything. I mean, I could be the leader, head of all the states. I could smile and tell his pockets empty. I could be the CEO just like a Robin Fenty. And I'ma be there for you cause you on my team, girl. Don't ever think you ain't dream, girl. They wanna pit us against each other when we succeed, and for no reasons. They wanna see us end up like we Regina or Mean Girl. Princess or queen, tomboy or king. You've heard a lot you've never seen. Mother Earth, Mother Mary, rise to the top. Divine feminine, I'm feminine.
Woman, let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. Let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman. Woman, woman, woman.
Yeah, I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. There's another side of me, but I don't even show it. Cause I got way too many people eating off me. Been through the pressure, and I learned my lesson. So I count my blessings and run it up. But I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. Cause I got anxiety. Cause I got anxiety. Yeah, overthinking. Yeah, conversation. Yeah, complicated. Yeah, consequences. Yeah, people talking. Ain't got no patience. Yeah, just get that money. Yeah, and get that patience. And it don't matter how I do it. They gon' love or hate it. Yeah, I've been going through it. Yeah, got my mind racing. And they gon' have to face it. I'm destined for greatness. Yeah, I'm in first place. They keep trying to take it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Been getting it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wish I could make it go away. I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. There's another side of me, but I don't even show it. Cause I got way too many people eating off me. Been through the pressure, and I learned my lesson. So I count my blessings and run it up. But I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. Cause I got anxiety. Cause I got anxiety. Yeah, they try to break me, I could never let it phase me. I gotta learn to embrace it, won't let it change it. Even when life get crazy, I'ma always be the same. Girl, I was starving, had to get it from the bottom. Now I got all these problems, money can't solve them. But I bet the money off them, gotta proceed with caution. Like, who you wildin'? I'ma go get it regardless. Too busy counting my pockets, I'm not a topic. I'm the reason why they talking, only pop out when I'm shopping. Yeah. Wish I could make it go away. I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. There's another side of me, but I don't even show it. Cause I got way too many people eating off me. Been through the pressure, and I learned my lesson. So I count my blessings and run it up. But I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't
chest, no one around me, 'cause I got anxiety.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleeping, or yawning, or whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the we be moving with caution. The block is really hot.
The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot.
They tried to me, want me hot. I won't be hot. I run.
Everyone. Is in their seats here at the Wells Fargo Center as the 76ers look to grab a win here in Philadelphia. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Pass to Embiid. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Davis. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Now here's LeBron. Into the miss from Joel Embiid. And Davis puts it in.
LeBron James.
Hey, one of the keys to shooting well is shot preparation, and Davis was ready before the ball got there.
Carter outside. He's looking for James and finds him.
Away team foul. Anthony Davis. That's his first personal foul.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Pass to Embiid. And Philadelphia with another turnover here.
The ball goes to the away team.
Here's Westbrook. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, whether it's going solo or in a set like the pick and roll, Westbrook has a knack for creating offense.
Murray, good.
First bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
To the wing on the left. Outside, Davis. That 3 off the mark. Stolen by Wade. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I tell you what, you can make a case he's the best player in the league. Davis is really the total package, both ends of the floor, and he continues to get better.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane. We know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Russell Westbrook.
And the dunk by Westbrook.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Now here is Karolinko. After Dwayne Wade's miss, pass to Thibault. Back to Karolinko. And stolen by LeBron. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Vince Carter picks one up.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Here's Carter. Back to Karolinko. Good D by LeBron.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Anthony Davis.
Such a wide open look.
3 points.
Davis has got 7. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy. But Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injuries, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
And here's Bosch following the three-pointer by Anthony Davis. He goes up again, and he sinks the layup. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Pass to Wade. Stolen by Carter. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, you look at DeJounte Murray, and I tell you what, he's long, he's fast, he has great instinct. He's a real challenge for defenders.
Bosch, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Embiid. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
The defense comes at Karolinko hard, but no problem for him. He stays focused and physical, still able to get the shot off, absorbing the contact.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
A nice shot by Carter.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Now here's Bosch. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Davis. And that one is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Carter. And stolen by LeBron. Davis gets a wide open look. Chops one in from the wing. Davis has got 11.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Capella.
And that has been a huge problem for them here early in this game.
Well, that's the big reason for the deficit, Greg. I mean, they've had trouble squeezing the orange.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Schroeder outside. And Curry has it in the corner. Over Carter. Curry can't get it to go.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
And he can't get the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
And when you think about veteran guard Dennis Schroeder, still such a shifty, unpredictable player.
Yeah, he really is because of the way he can change gears and play at different speeds. Very impressive. At his best, when he's putting blinding speed to use, he doesn't always unleash it, but when he does, it's very effective.
Here's Bosch. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Just going to work on the interior. Bosch is all about taking these high percentage shots.
And here's Los Angeles. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
The assist
and didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
To the middle. Here's Reed. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The 76ers trailed by 4. 76ers moving the ball around. Harden outside. Over to the left wing. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Capella. No good. Bosch with some nice deep. Los Angeles leading by 4. Lets it go with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Bosch has got 7 points in the game.
And Bosch proving he has the range, but he has to take him seriously from outside. Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
And Greg Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injury. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the timing Capella has on the defensive end, outstanding. Terrific at knowing exactly when to go up for those blocks.
And Curry has it in the corner. Tries from 16. Yes, that goes in. Curry's got his first basket of the night.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Reed with the block.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Schroeder. In the corner, it's Bridges. Harden with the defensive effort. The 76ers trailed by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Curry. Over Reddish. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
That's tipped. Lakers lead by 6. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Russell Westbrook.
Pass to James.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Capella. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Here's Vanderbilt. Now here's Hunter. Back to Vanderbilt. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Oftentimes, Clark with Jared Vanderbilt, his impact isn't reflected in the box score.
Yeah, you know, that's a good point, Kevin. He puts up solid rebounding numbers, but I think it's his defense, which is his greatest attribute. He's a lockdown defender, and he's a high-energy hustle guy who plays with a lot of edge and tenacity, and that has value on just about any team.
Harden, that's good. Harden's got 7.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
That one good for 2.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
Vanderbilt's shot is good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Yep, that one goes in there. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, Russ's aggressive attitude, always in attack mode, simply invites contact.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Here's Harden. He's got 7.
Boy, they are having major struggles from the floor.
On its way from Curry for 2. Again, the Lakers.
That's Curry's shot there. I mean, he's out there to catch and fire away when he's got room.
Pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And it's in there. 10 points for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And Davis sends it back.
No, sir, don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
And here's James outside. They grab their own miss. Bosh, that's good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And right as the buzzer sounded, he just dunked it right down. Wow!
Ferociousness from him.
What a performance for Chris Bosh. He has been the story for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter, but he is having all sorts of problems with them. We'll return shortly. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Now here's LeBron. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Kirilenko.
And Bosh, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
Both free throws good from Bosh.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Outside Kirilenko. And they get it back. Carter at the elbow. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. And Davis sends it back. Curry on the wing. Knocks down the 3 ball. Curry's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
At the arc, Curry's so consistent. I mean, he'll knock it down every chance he gets from there.
Carter with it. Westbrook picks him up. And it's Harden shooting it down.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
The finish. Rebound the Lakers.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
To the paint. Here's Thibault. Kirilenko. No good on the triple.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Bosh can't hit.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that goal.
And it's sent back by Bosh.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
Down low. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Lakers have been shooting 50% at the line, 5 of 10.
Shooting for the away team, Chris Bosch. At the line for 2.
That one is off.
Bosch, such a huge contributor, comes up big in so many moments.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The 76ers trailed by 14. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now the 76ers on the break. The offensive rebound. The shot's good from Carter. Carter's got his second bucket tonight.
Good defensive effort, but against Carter, it's not enough. He's just too explosive.
In the corner, it's Robinson. It's James atop the key. Back to Robinson. Clock at 6. Shoots over Embiid. Block. Good D by Embiid. And Murray's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 10-point game.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's Philadelphia. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Fires the 3. That one, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Robinson, that's good. Man, is it easy to remain in awe of the greatness of LeBron James. Clark, this is a guy that just doesn't seem to age. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really one of the remarkable runs in the history of sports in my mind, quite honestly, Kevin. On and off the field. We know he spends a lot of time and money to keep his body in peak shape. He yet is still not showing any real signs of slowing down. We know Father Time is undefeated. But I tell you what, LeBron is giving it a run for its money.
And it's blocked by Karolinko.
He's got such great timing. Phenomenal rejection from Karolinko there.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Wade. Kicks it out to LeBron. Nice shot from the wing.
LeBron James.
And the Lakers lead by 10.
The combo guard, Wade, not just a scorer, but a shrewd passer as well.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time.
That's his first personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Schroeder, right side. Here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead. Back to Murray. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Hunter. And Davis pulls it down.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot.
2 minutes.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Murray with it. Bridges covering. In the corner, it's Hunter. 6 to shoot. Murray for 3. And he stays with it. It's stolen by Davis. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Wade with the ball. And it's sent back by Carter. And it's not a foul. They say it was last touched by Carter.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
1:11 left in the third quarter. Wade can't hit.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Like to see Embiid finishing like that. Not afraid to get physical, not backing away from the contact while being fouled.
And the first one at the line is good. And Embiid drops them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. In the corner, it's Hunter. Deflects the pass. And it's Hunter with the jam.
You know, a feed like this shows you how well-rounded Joel Embiid's game is becoming and what a good teammate he is. He's not just looking for his own.
Wade outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
The three, Bridges. Hits the three-point bomb. Bridges got 5 points now in the quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
And you gotta love the all-around game Kirilenko has. He's terrific at both ends, and he can play at any pace, makes an impact all over the floor.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
They've already committed enough fouls to be in the penalty. Not good. They need to concentrate on playing good defense without fouling.
Sixers dance team. All right, fans. Let's hear it for your 76ers youth dance team. Make some noise, fans. The loudest fans gets the free T-shirt. All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers dance team.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And he knocks down the first one. Timeout call. The 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Timeout called the 76ers.
And your Sixers youth dance team. time for your 76ers youth dance team.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Here's Bridges. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow. And so it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Embiid showing you a little force, wanting to dunk it down whenever he can.
Schroeder outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Out to Kirilenko. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Kirilenko's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the 76ers. To the inside. Bosh. And the dunk by Bosh.
They know Bosh can be lethal. That's why his teammates look to feed him often.
Carter outside. Back to Embiid. And he gets the bucket. Embiid's got 10 points in just the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Embiid in the corner. Out to Kirilenko. He can't get that one to fall. Great tee that time from Davis. James looking around. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
Back to Murray. Out to the wing. Embiid with it. Picked up by Davis. Kirilenko. The Lakers with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the third time in his career.
And, Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
And with the play-in tournament, single-game elimination comes to the NBA, Clark. It brings tremendous ratings in the college game. And it's good to see it, I think, here in the pros.
I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Absolutely. I mean, the midseason tournament might also have that same kind of appeal. I think those high stakes really make for compelling, dramatic viewing.
Out to Wade. Lakers passing it around. And here is James. Pass to Bosh. And then Bosh with the jam.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff.
Guys, some pride bubbling up right there. He wasn't about to be outshone. I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And here's Bosh for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Bosh has got 7 points here in this quarter.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Back to Murray. Inside. And another turnover here by Philadelphia. Los Angeles making a switch here.
For the away team, Seth Curry.
And the Lakers with possession here. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
And that one's good. Thibault.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And that one drops for him.
He's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
To the middle. As one of the biggest stars in the NBA, Russell Westbrook, Clark, puts a lot of energy into his charity work.
Yeah, he really does, and I don't know how many people really recognize that, but I know he's appreciated for it. He started the Why Not Foundation to help underserved communities, and they're doing some great work. Russ said, why not? Has always been his attitude whenever he's pursuing a tough goal, and thus he named his foundation the same way.
And again, no good by the Lakers. The 76ers trailed by 17. Down low. And the powerful one-handed slam.
That is just too easy for AK-47. He's a pro at knocking it down with force.
Anthony Davis.
And Davis gets it to go.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And they'll get another chance. Back to Thibault. And a miss there on the triple.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Can't hit that one. Great D that time from James.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here
for the Lakers.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year. And when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take that first game of the season series. That's what they've done here tonight against the Sixers.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for LeBron.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Pass to Bosh. Over Kirilenko. Drains it from 17 feet out. And the Lakers lead by 21.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
To the left wing. With the shot. Trying to get open is Davis. No good from Bosh. And the 76ers with possession. Here's Kirilenko. Great D that time from James.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Bosh, that's for 2. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
3-pointer by Embiid. Missed. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And
I'm flexing like that. 술잔을 들어 in the air. 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air. Tonight we ain't got limit, baby. 내일 내가 살아 있을지도 if it, yeah, if it, yeah, yeah, if it, yeah, if it, yeah, yeah, if it, yeah, if it, yeah, yeah, if it, yeah.
내 옆엔 기분 좋은 사람 기분 좋은 vibes yeah. 난 곁을 타고 있어 기분 좋은 life yeah. 어디 갈까 오늘 밤 yeah. 난 연락이 와 전화가 와 내 목소리 듣고 싶대 내 파티도 와 술자리 있다고 받은 수많은 초대 But I'd rather be with you 우리 둘이 취하면 훨씬 느낌 좋아 음악 들어 make the mood ay, we take it higher every day 큰 목걸이 하나 하는 거보다는 19개 하나에 500만 원이면 한번 계산해 500만 원 next 19 that means I'm getting paid yeah grinding every day yeah 손으로 모아 pray yeah yeah look 나름 겸손해 yeah 너무 감사해 yeah 민지가 주는 나 필요 없어 꾸준히만 하면 돼 yeah let's get it
It's the home of the Celtics. Here in Boston as 2K Sports brings you today's action live. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Looking at Boston, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Pistons. Now here's Brown. Andre Kirilenko unable to get his shot to go. Knocked loose. Taken away by Kirilenko. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy. Now, here is Chamberlain. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. Here's Kirilenko. Doesn't go for him. And here's Boston. Tatum looking around. Taken away by Kirilenko. Back to Thibault. Chamberlain with the block. And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Yep, it counts. Thibault got the first points up on the board for Philadelphia.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Quick down the lane, Brown flying by defenders.
Murray with it, now guarded by Tatum. Here's Embiid, and that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now here's Brown. That gives them the lead.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Joel Embiid.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Out to Gallinari. Embiid with the steal. And a wide open look for Kirilenko. That one falls coming off Carter's feet. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Vince Carter.
And Vince Carter with the slam.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
Marcus Smart.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. To the middle. And Embiid throws it down.
I like whenever Embiid's teammates use his size and throw it anywhere near the rim because he finishes it.
So the Celtics call timeout.